That's what they said. I wonder if there's something else going on, because I find it hard to believe they're really willing to give up that bias, you know? Like
it's probably not good for business to keep that bias. They're in a business, all right? Their business is social media. And if Twitter sets a standard, which it clearly does, so Twitter is the most wild of all big platforms. You can get away with a lot of shit on Twitter. That has not been the case with Facebook or Instagram. If Twitter continues to have the kind of engagement that it has because it lets people go wild, and I know there's a lot of criticisms about even Twitter's content moderation, but everybody has to admit it's certainly better than everywhere else.
Yeah.
It's like there's a dispute now about whether or not people should be demonetized, right? Whether if you're allowed to speak on the platform, if they can say you're saying things we don't like, we're going to be able to take away your ability to make money. Well, you're kind of censoring people in a way because you're enforcing self-censorship because they're not going to say those inflammatory things anymore because then they need a Adrian Dittman account, right?
Right.
Them accounts, talk some shit, blow a little steam off.
Well, I wonder,
talk a little shit about the government.
Is AI, but how do we know that the information in AI isn't being adjusted to fit whatever they want it to say? Like, that's what one thing I always thought. Like,
well, it is. It certainly is. Like, that was the problem with Google's Gemini when it first came out. You know, Google's Gemini, when it first came out, they said make images of Nazi soldiers. They had multicultural Nazi soldiers. Did you see that? Oh, you have to see it. You have to see it. You're going to freak out.
They had all types of Nazi soldiers?
They had black Nazi soldiers. They had a Native American Nazi.
Oh, at least everybody was doing it.
They had Chinese Nazis.
You know, at least it wasn't
It's so dumb. Yeah. But it's like, that's when you try to be woke and you attach it to everything. Look, you're not representing reality. I said, show me Vikings, not Chinese midgets. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Why are you showing me this? Because it's woke is not reality. And if you do that with AI, like, look at this. Look at those images. Look at that. It looks like guys from fucking Nigeria, the lower left-hand corner. Look at the Native American lady with her braids. That's so crazy. That's a Nazi soldier.
She's a cutie, kind of.
She is kind of cute. But look at that. That's nuts. Right? So if that's artificial intelligence, that's not intelligent at all. Because you're ignoring the reality of what a Nazi looked like.
Right, but you'd only need a couple generations that it feels like to end up just brainwashing it's
100%.
Like, that's the thing that's super scary.